Okay, we're getting a very late start today because I had to take care of some errands and I had to eat food like a human thing. So we're already running a little bit behind and we don't have a lot of time. And this animation scene that I've been working on is many days overdue. So I'm very caffeinated. I'm just gonna hop straight into it. I'm gonna forego intros. Welcome to the stream. But if you want to know exactly what I'm working on, I guess look at one of the other previous days because I just need to get into this. All right. Music on. I'm just gonna play whatever playlist we were doing last time. It's a little loud. Or is it? It's fine. I'll wait till somebody complains. Alright. My chat window screwed up again? You know, it's fine. Alright. Oh, I did the dumb thing again. I will watch it back, not for your benefit, but for mine. Oh, the audio plugin crashed too. That's lovely. Here, let me put the music back on while I fix this really fast. Don't save. Sorry, forgive me for just 1 minute. Poopy doopy. What am I doing? Here. You can see the panic. Tools. Here we go. Tools. I swear I'm organized. Alright. It opened up nicely. Let's open up the scene. So we're right back where we left off. And then I gotta find audio. And it didn't take me to the right location. That would have saved me a couple seconds, but that's okay. We are not panicking. We are just being efficient. 17, this guy. Okay, now I will pause the music. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. It probably crashed because I was doing some editing earlier. More on that later. Or
our collection
never.
is quite extensive, not to brag. Let's see. Oh, here she is. I'm gonna be sick. All over my only dress.
Did she put herself in the wood chipper?
This is all we found of her. Now you see what I mean?
Don't tell me. She's dead?
No, she's sleeping.
Stuff in my teeth.
Sorta. It says here she cast a spell before she died. Once her body is reunited, she will resurrect to eat one meal, answer one question, and grant one wish. Yeah. But hey! At least she found the first piece.
Inconceivable!
You're shitting
Okay.
me. After all...
Daria is almost done. So if I can wrap up Daria in the next 15 minutes, then I can go through these other characters and get them at least to a point where we get a first pass. And then it still needs cleanup. So I don't know what the point I'm trying to make is. Anyway, music back on. Apologies. I'm just feeling the pressure just a little bit. All right, she's already done. Okay, let's, there's one thing I need to do with Daria, which is when she turns around. All right, how do I do this? Put it on this layer. Oh, wait. Oh, Daria held object. Oh, okay. Wait, so what layer is that on? Oh, I understand. I see, Okay. She needs herself a box. Something like that. Must be efficient. Hustle culture. No, not G. I love that song. Maybe I could do something like this. So it's almost like the box is being tilted forward. I don't know. Whoops. Let's go a little bit lighter with it, actually. Totally black. Maybe even lighter than that. Sure. And one thing I could do that's very clever, actually I don't think it matters. I was gonna say I'll put it here so it's behind her, but you can see she'll totally cover it up.
Ah, here she is.
Okay. I wonder if I can just get away with taking the box to this angle and just tweaking it a little bit. Okay. Oh, I got an idea. Do I have an idea? Am I being stupid? No, I think this does make sense. I'm just trying to move too fast to make this make any to be able to do this properly. Stop panicking, Chris. It's okay. I mean, what do I mean? What am I talking about? I'm not panicking. I got this. Oops. Something like that. Is this gonna work? I'm getting nervous. I mean, if it's only for one frame, it'll probably be okay. This doesn't look the best, but... I need to move on. Okay. Maybe this is okay. Maybe we're getting into time-wasting territory. Yeah, I think this will probably... Oh. Can I do this? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Save. Okay.
Here she is.
Okay. Making some good progress. So, the most important thing is getting at least a first pass on all the actual animations. Hero's going to be the easiest. Toshi and Chitoge are going to be the hardest. Let me do Chitoge first. I think this is good. Alright. Let's not overthink. Let's just go for it. Open. No. Do I have one for... No, I need the Chitoge turnaround, actually. Which I don't have recent. That's fine. I will adapt. Where are we looking? Here. Doing stuff on the other screen. There we go. That's what I need. At least I'm somewhat organized. Fine. Famous last words. Okay, let's grab this guy. I shouldn't have unlinked that yet. Put it in. Now unlink. I need her to be slightly hunched over. Yeah, alright. This'll work. I think this'll work. Yeah, sure. Thank God for caffeine. This whole project would have just been impossible. No, I don't like that. Can I do something like this? Maybe. And then I want to bulge her cheeks out. Yeah, that kind of works. I will accentuate this a little bit. Alright. Let's actually copy that. And now I'm gonna go over it. Yeah, sure. Does this make sense? What happened? What? Oh, because I copied something else. Duh. No, I want her to be like holding her stomach. So maybe this. Boom, boom. I've spent so long in this scene. And yesterday's stream was almost exclusively just me fucking around. I need to be better. For now, that's fine.
I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, what I can do is... I know what I can do. I think I know what I can do. Here we go. And then I'm gonna do something a little weird. Love the idea that I'm animating Barf right now. Oh, that looks really bad. Her mouth looks ridiculous. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. But that looked really funny. It's getting there. I don't know, something about it just bothers me. It doesn't look right. But I also... Oh my god, I don't have time to fix this. Let's just move on. Yeah, first pass. Let's do it. Let's do this. If I do like... Okay, that's one solution. Nah, I like the flailed out better. All right. That's pretty bog standard. What am I doing? Oh, that's like the middle, actually. What am I doing? Okay, this became fun again. I mean, I love what I do. I love my art. I'm kidding. I do. Of course I do. I'm just also... God, I'm fucking tired. Especially for such a quick, chaotic effect, I think it may be in my best interest to just not overthink it. And then now I think from here, I'm just gonna start cycling the animation. So I'll start alternating. Remove this. That actually doesn't look horrific. It actually doesn't look that great, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's lacking consistency and flow. That's what you get when you rush. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do is try to make it move down by 1 pixel at a time. So, first frame here, so next frame will be pretty much exclusively here. I like the shape of it, but... yeah, just kind of going in without a plan, it doesn't seem to be working too well. Shocking, I know. Ah, shit. Oops. Maybe that's just the nature of my work, is that some days are just going to be fucking around and drinking, and other days are going to be actually productive work days. That's a huge jump forward. I still don't want to be too restrictive with it. I don't want to wrangle in the chaos too much. That's a little bit better. It at least kind of cascades. Where did I leave off? Still a little bit too tall, I think. I don't know what I was thinking, that somehow if I just don't think about it and just put pixels around randomly, it'll somehow work out. I mean, okay, I say I don't know what I was thinking. Realistically, I know exactly what I was thinking, which was nothing. I wasn't thinking. Just stretch this bad boy out. Here, let's just do this. I don't think you're going to see anything below her feet because that would look kind of silly. Alright. Well, just to be safe, I'll go a little further than I normally would. I was just about to say, I really don't want to have to come back here and do this again, but honestly, for this animation in particular, I probably wouldn't mind that much. Oh, coffee. Oh. And that went all over my chin. Kind of like Chitoge right now. Thought I heard the dog walking around. Wait. I hear something. What the fuck was that? I hear the click-clacking of dog toenails. Maybe this should be... You know what I'll do? I'll be uber lazy. Sorry, by lazy I mean efficient. I hear that dog. Where is she? Yo, Ivan. How's it going? Welcome back. Happy 4th May or something. I don't celebrate May the 4th because I think Star Wars... Alright, hot take incoming. I think Star Wars is kind of overrated at this point. It used to be really cool, but they've just run it into the ground. And it's sad to see. That looks like shit. I think I know what the problem is. So like for instance, that pixel, I need that to follow a path. I hear the dog. This is driving me crazy. I know she's around. Okay. So let's take that and do it like that. I just gotta give some rhyme or reason to this chaos. Okay. I have only one thought when I hear Star Wars. This is the old 1969 David Bowie music CIP on Space Oddity. Maybe not 1969. Something involving David Bowie in space. That actually makes too much sense, but I don't know what you're talking about, unfortunately. I'll get distracted for 1 second. David Bowie. David Bowie Space Oddity? I'm not the most familiar with David Bowie. Oh, I hope this isn't copywritten. Got it. All right. That's all I'm willing to play, so I don't get copyright. Basically, there was a scene where David looks like Luke Skywalker. Oh, interesting. Yeah, if you got a clip, feel free to share it, and I'll look at it. Just as long as there's no David Bowie music in it. There's like 3 versions of the Space Oddity music clip. You can mute it though. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I can take another quick look. Where's the... Is this even the clip? Or am I just risking my channel for no reason? That's way too slow. Yeah, especially this part. I think I need to double the speed on that. Let's search the timestamp. Okay, sure. Yeah, I can take a look at that. Just speed this up a little bit. Nope. 30 seconds. Let's have us a look. "30 seconds in." Oh, yeah, you were kidding. That's probably the most normal I've ever seen David Bowie. So weird. He looks like Skywalker. I mean, or does Skywalker look like him? Or more likely, that's just kind of the hairstyle of the age. What? Come on. Why can't I? What's going on? Ugh. Let's do this. Man, that looks really bad. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna save it and I'm just gonna move on. Do you have like an art degree? Ugh. I do, but I'm really not showing it off here, unfortunately. It's like it's moments like this that make me realize I wasted all that time and money. But yeah, I guess I am technically a professional artist. No. No. At least you learned something from it. I mean, I guess kinda. I learned something. I'll give you that. Inexperience is kind of good experience. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely a better artist after college, but when you're sitting here unemployed and thinking about how you're gonna pay bills, it's kind of like, well, was that worth it? I mean, I guess in a way it was worth it, you know, but it kind of sucks that as an artist, it's kind of hard to make a living. Nope, that's not gonna work. Maybe if I do... No, here's what I need to do. I think if you are somebody who's interested in being an expert in your field, I think tattoos get a lot of money. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure. If you want to be an expert in your field, then college absolutely makes sense. But if you're just trying to be like a regular working professional, it almost seems like college is kind of a ripoff nowadays. Especially in a world where you're not even guaranteed a job if you go to college. So you spend anywhere from $50,000 to $150,000 US and you don't even know if it's going to be worth it. It's like a giant gamble. And I was in a fortunate enough position to be able to pay off my student loans. There's a lot of people who are just living with that debt. Have a scholarship. Yeah, I didn't have many scholarships, and that's a big regret of mine. I was just stupid and lazy. I actually don't have an excuse to have not gotten scholarships. I just didn't want to bother. And that is something I kind of have to live with. How fucking dumb I was as a kid. Or a 19-year-old kid, I guess, but... I mean, you're 19, you're basically a kid. America is kind of bummed we're in terms of colleges. Yep. I personally went to a for-profit college, which I wish I had known at the time was a giant ripoff, but hey, like you said, you learn something. You learn in life. That doesn't look too bad. Yo, Estelle. Welcome in. No, not that one. Scholarship is hard to say. I mean, realistically, there is no excuse to not attempt to get a scholarship. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do, boo-boo. I think I did actually attempt some scholarships. I just didn't put in enough effort. Because I was a smooth brain. Actually, that... Okay, I know what to do. I think I know what to do. God, what was she eating?
All over my own dress.
This is going to create a continuity issue. I'm going to have to put vomit on every one of her shirts.
I'm gonna be sick. All over my...
All right, let me fix one thing. What the fuck am I doing with my life? You're like right about here? Sure. Double. Someone should move. Okay, cool. Now all I gotta do. I know it's on the wrong layer, but I also don't care. I need to get it done. No, didn't need to do that. God, this is such weeb shit. This music is such weeb. We have like system that if you in the top of some amount of people get a free space or like full scholarship while they study, the place is a middle number of your overall grades from the school. Gotcha. It's such a shame. And I mean no offense when I say this, but like so many Americans like just talk about how we're the greatest country in the world. And just the idea that pretty much every other developed nation has better college than us. It's just kind of like, what are we doing? If we convince poor, stupid people that their country is better, even though we have no evidence of that, they'll just parrot it and then they'll just keep saying it. And people will believe it. Oh, oops. It's got lucky. Oh my god, dude. Alright. So I just got lucky that not so many people with high grades apply to my degree. I mean, don't sell yourself short. It's still still a good thing that you got something.
All over my only dress.
That's fine for now. Good lord. I'm so tired.
Did she put herself in the wood chipper?
Alright, so I want to finish the Toge stuff. That Vom animation didn't look good, but I wonder if I could speed it up somehow. I apply for tech degree, system and software administration. Oh, gotcha. I mean, that's a good line of work. You'll never go hungry on that line of work.
This is
Oh, I need Chitoge. Nope. Where is she? Oh. Okay. Well, luckily she doesn't move at the very least, so I can probably get away with just... God, this is so ratchet. Oh, wait, can't play this song. Jesus, man. Why did that go? Why did that start playing? That is definitely copywritten. Fuck it, whatever. Let's play this one. Thought so. Yeah, no, it's. I think anything involving tech is, especially moving forward, going to be a good bet. Oh, I forgot something. I got distracted by the copywritten music.
So you're telling me we have to reunite all her pieces now?
Vomit on her sweater while she's... What else? There will be no programmers at least I think. System and software administration. I mean, that's the organizational side of things like tech support and, yeah, like you say, programmers. So it's not the glamorous work, but it's the necessary work, right? So yeah, in a way, they can't get by without you. That's like saying like a business can't run without a secretary. Like, they don't get a lot of glamour or a lot of prestige, but yeah. No, that's... If it's necessary work, then it needs to be done. It needs to be done by somebody. Like, my job will be literally to make all run smoothly and upgraded if necessary. Oh yeah, so it's almost like an IT specialist. It's fundamental. Yep. You need that. I love this idea of just like, oh, we'll just have AI do everything. It's like, okay, but when the AI breaks or makes a mistake, who's gonna fix it? Another AI? Yeah, that's a great idea. Nice screamer. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that came out. Alright, so I got the Vom on her shirt. I'm actually gonna unlink this guy as well. I'm trying to think of what to do with her arms. Let's take both of these bad boys. Take all three of these bad boys. Oops. Nope. 8-bit filter absent on voice only. Oh. An 8-bit filter on the voice. I don't know about that. Oh, for fuck's sake. No. Maybe just this would look okay. Oh, I've got an idea. What if I just do like this? Ah, it's blocking everything. That sucks. Like AV Gamer or whatever he's called. AV Gamer? I'm not familiar. Maybe I can get away with making this a little bit more cartoony. He had like a meme where he says 64 bits, 32 bits, 16 bits, and the audio video degraded. Interesting. David Bowie. Said AV Gamer. Is this it? I don't think this is it. Okay. There's quite a loud breakbeat. What even is Roblox? Okay. Cool. Oh, there it goes. Thank you. Oh.
64 bits, 32 bits,
16 bits, 8 bits, 4 bits, 2 bits, 1 bit!
Good lord. It's unhinged. Yeah, it's the type of energy I need. Dear basketball. I'm just gonna do this. This is fine. That looks incredibly stupid. I don't know if this is gonna work. What if... Wait a minute. I've got a weird idea. What if... Taking a big inhale to yell. Shit. Oh. Maybe that's okay? I mean, this is exactly how I feel a lot of the time. That's why I wrote it. Maybe I'll even stretch her over time. Okay. What I need to do for this one now, because it's just a static image, which looks like crap. Here, actually, one thing I'll do. I'll give it some extra detail while I've got the color references up. Looks fitting. Oh damn, I thought it was the final result. I mean, it can be, but I just feel like I could do a little more. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. So I'm gonna do something a little funky. How do I wanna do this? Okay, here's how I'll do it. Turn on onion skinning. Let's go black. And then I'm just gonna very quickly replicate it. And I forget the name of this technique, but it's basically like if you've ever seen Ed, Edd n Eddy or other shows that use that kind of like wobbling frame technique. I'm kind of replicating that. No. Is she like Gyarados from Resident Evil 4? You know, I think I got it. Full disclosure, and this is embarrassing to admit, I've actually never played Resident Evil 4. I'm extremely familiar with the game. I just never owned it myself. Definitely want something scratchy. Fair. I mean, I definitely should play it. And actually, it's in my library. Never finished it. Yeah, I mean, I hear it's a classic, and I hear it's like... I mean, it basically created its own genre. But, I don't know, I just never made time for it. Get boring on the castle. Does a boring part of a great game invalidate that game? I don't know. I feel like it's worth it to sit through it to gain the experience of it. Know what I mean? I don't know if what I'm saying makes any kind of sense. My brain is so cooked. I'm iPad kids, that's my argument. You keep insulting yourself by calling yourself an iPad kid. You should have more self-esteem. It's cool, man. Nobody cares. This is funny. I mean, yeah, masochism or self-degradation is the ultimate form of humor, I think. Alright, let's see what this... Oh yeah, I did some of that to vary it up. I gotta be careful about details that differentiate between frames too much because it'll create like a little flickering effect, and I do not like that. Just saw an image of baby telling in ashes. I'm not sure what you mean. Sorry, you lost me on that one. Baby yelling in ashes? Still not fully following. It's a meme image. Oh yeah, I'm not as caught up on memes as I should is a weird word, but you know what I mean. I'm not as familiar with the memes. Oh, blimey! So baby covered in ashes just yelling. What the devil, man? Devil man. fangs are white. I can save myself some time on that. Throat hole is black. The viewers get flashbanged. Oh, people place this pick when someone bright happens. Oh, now okay, it's starting to make sense in my head now, without seeing it. I can kind of imagine it. Google it, of course. What is it? A baby covered in ash? What the fuck? This is some nightmare fuel. This looks like a Tool music video. Here's this picture while making Borrow Trauma video where my friend nuked the submarine. Or like the white phosphorus scene from Spec Ops: The Line. I guess I could pull that clip up really quick. That's literally the part where I stopped playing. Ops, white, phosphorus. If people don't know this as well. Oh my god, 6 minutes.
I'd say that's the gate.
Adams, take
Play
care.
the music from Spec Ops.
I'm on it.
I barely remember it. It's been so long. Sweet dreams, bitch. Yeah.
Who are we up against? An army? Give or take? No shit.
How are we getting through this? This might help.
Fine, set it up.
You're fucking kidding, right? That's white phosphorus.
Yeah, I know what it is.
You've seen what this shit does. You know we
might
can't
not have
use
a
it.
choice, Lugo.
There's always a choice.
No. There's really not.
That's such a great moment. There's not always a choice. This could have easily been a moment where they give the player a choice of using it or not, but you don't. You have to do this.
Okay, prepare.
And this whole game is all about
In order?
Yeah.
choice and the horrors of war and
Launching camera.
doing what needs to be done in the line of duty, etc., etc.
Online, sir.
Okay, targeting online. You ready?
And the fact that they show the character's reflection on the screen, that really makes it hit way harder.
RPG's neutralized.
God, this game is so good. There's a track called "Walking the Line" and almost the end, but it's like, oh wait, almost the end, and it's damn chill.
Snipers at fire. Reloading. Florida. Loading mortar.
Oh yeah. Also, spoiler alert for Spec Ops: The Line, a game that's over 10 years old already. When I found this track, I googled the term, and it turns out it's like a phrase of having two options, but going the third way in the middle, and people may think you've gone crazy. Yeah, I never use it in that context, but oh yeah, and you see all the people in there, so you're like, all right, bomb them. Hear them screaming in pain. See your reflection. You did this. Actually, one thing is, I think the loading screens change after this moment, where it used to be like, oh, press X to do a stealth kill and this and that, and then the loading screens become, this is all your fault, like shit like that.
Reinforcements arrive.
The lighting has changed, the atmosphere has changed. Truly an anti-war campaign game, absolutely, and it does such a great job of illustrating it, and without being, I mean, it's a little ham-fisted, but not too much. I think it says its message pretty poignantly. I love this game, but damn, gameplay sucks. Well, the game isn't, I don't think the game's meant to be fun.
Stop talking. just keep moving.
God, it's so dark.
There's nothing we can do.
There's nothing we can do. You did this. Really, Walker goes actually more brutal at the end. Yeah, I never finished it, unfortunately.
Come on. He's already dead.
I didn't get much further than this. I got like maybe a half a level further. Begin to swear and execute enemies with more brutality. Oh, I see. We're just calling this my break, by the way.
Why?
Oof.
You brought this on yourself.
We were helping.
What? Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's not just like a moment of, oh, this character did this. You as a player did this. Like right at the ending with Desert Eagle, he calmly walks to a lying enemy, shoot his knee, and then a few seconds later, right in the face. Yeah.
Are those civilians? Where'd they come from? There's no camp here.
They took him from the nest.
That hotel back at the storm wall? No, those can't be the civvies that got kidnapped. It's not possible.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, it is. That's why Gould stormed this place. He didn't want the kid. He was trying to rescue his people. This is your fault, goddammit! Stop right there, Hugo. What it is? He wouldn't listen. A choice. He turned us into fucking killers. That's enough, Sergeant. No, I told you so.
Mm-hmm.
We need to keep moving.
What?
Reinforcements will be here any second. We need to keep moving.
But Walker, you're not even
Right
gonna
out of
make
Make these bastards pay for what they've done. Now, are you with me or not?
Gonna make them pay for what they made me do. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know the story or the ending. Please do not spoil, not just for my sake, but also because we are live. But I do plan on finishing it someday. My backlog is getting crazy. This might be too loud. I guess. How's the music volume? I actually have a physical copy of Spec Ops: The Line, so one of these days I'll finish it. It's mind-blowing. Yeah, I kind of know the bits and pieces of the story. It's okay? Okay. I know bits and pieces of the story, but also, it's been so long, I don't remember really what the what the overarching narrative is. But I know it deals with the subjects of American military personnel going rogue, and the whole thing is just like you said, an indictment of the military-industrial complex and how war makes us do awful things. Sadly, Spec Ops: The Line can only be pirated or bought through physical media. Yeah, I actually think I have it on Steam. I don't know if you can buy it anymore, but I think it is still available in some online places. But yeah, if you can find a copy of it, I'd recommend to anybody check that out, because it's you can't really. Actually, now that you say that, it sounds a little familiar. This is fine. This is fine. The game was deleted from stores. I can... Wait, no, you're right. That does sound familiar. That happened pretty recently, I think. Because the end of the track license... Yeah, it was something like that. I remember thinking, I wonder if this is them... This is like trying to silence any statements against the military-industrial complex, but that's getting a little bit more conspiracy theory territory. So who knows? But yeah, if you can find a physical copy, definitely get one because it's a rarity and a very important piece of media. All right, I'm gonna stop dicking around with this. Oh god, I didn't delete that. Oh. It's like Banjo-Kazooie or something. I do feel like the licensing of the tracks was the official reason that they gave, but you know, I side up. Oh god. Wait. Undertale speech text. Oh, I see what you mean. The speech sound effects. That doesn't look too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Chitoge is done. Actually, before I say that, let's go back and watch the whole thing to be sure.
Our collection is quite extensive, not to brag.
I could change her pose here.
Oh, here she is.
Daria still needs a little bit of work.
I'm gonna be sick. All over my only dress.
Should I keep the vomit green, or should I do something with it?
This is all we found of her. Now you see what I mean?
Add
Don't
carrots.
tell me. She's dead?
No, she's sleeping.
Sorta.
Okay, that is definitely the dog.
It says here she cast a spell before she died. Once her body is reunited, she will resurrect to eat one meal, answer one question, and grant one wish. Yeah. But hey! At least you found the first piece.
Inconceivable!
You're shitting me. After all that.
So you're telling me we have to
Can make her eye
reunite
twitch
all
here.
her pieces now?
Do you know this technique where you redraw real life image of a person and make animation out of it? Yeah, that's called rotoscoping. We actually use it in this episode. I'll quickly. Oh, actually, I don't need to even open DaVinci. I think I have it rendered out. I can show that off in a second. I have a video that I could share where I did some rotoscoping. I just can't remember where I put it. Ah, here it is. I'm gonna close this. I was gonna show this off at a convention, but I didn't get it done in time.
Serve and worship you, Sultan Al Rukon, Spirit Lord of the world.
The Keeper hunts for one of fate. Cursed look to reverse their fate. This verminal path is to be forsook. Bring it to me, that wretched book.
Your wish is my command.
Sexy looking dude. What, you mean the corpse? The mummy? Cool thing in my opinion, if not overused. Yeah, I use it here and there in this episode. I don't think I definitely don't use it a ton. But yeah, I agree. Just as long as you don't overuse it. I think we're being pretty sparing with it. Okay. Chitoge is done enough. Honestly, Daria needs more work. But let me... Oh, God. I'm getting tired. I can definitely go for at least another 45 minutes. Yeah, I can do that. We're going to go for a little bit longer. Let me get some Toshi done. You're the game Faith Unholy Trinity? I do not. Oh my god, I can't type. This game uses rotoscoping for cutscenes. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. This is spooky. Because they do make some old ass game like Atari Demon Church. Yeah, it says yeah, I'll just read this off the screen. What you were about to do has not been approved by the Vatican. As a young priest, struggled against demons, cultists, and your own weakening faith in this pixel horror game inspired by the era of classic 8-bit gaming and the satanic panic of the 1980s. It is very unsettling. No, I dig it. Interesting. I knew it. I had a feeling she would. I knew it. It's one of my fellow streamers. I had a feeling as soon as I saw that game, I'm like, this is probably on her list. She already has it, of course. What was I doing? Oh, I gotta move Toshi around. I want to put him in a more advantageous position. Cut there, and cut there. Yeah, that could work. And cut there. Yeah, that works. Okay, we're good. I found out rotoscoping only from this game. Yeah, it's been around for a really long time. They used to do that in old episodes. There was an old episode of Betty Boop where they did it, like back in the 1920s or something. It's actually one of the earlier forms of animation, and it just kind of makes sense. It's just like, well, we've got cameras and we've got pencils, so why don't we just draw over footage? It's the perfect animation. Not realizing that rotoscoping is actually really hard to do. Yeah, it's almost as old as I am. Kidding. Their faces aren't quite right for me for some reason. Hang on, I'm just experimenting real quick. Tilt her head up. Okay. That actually looks way better. That looks 1,000 times better. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Toshi's a little bit different. I'm gonna have to get a little creative. I saw a video about rotoscoping where it was showing some 90s game using license with cutscenes full of this technique, and it's awful. See, the 90s for me was all about the full motion video. Let's just move his eyes down. Yeah, something like that. Can I do this? Is that gonna look stupid? Yeah, that looks incredibly bad. Yeah, that looks fine. Hero's head is a little bit trickier. Well, that's one of them. Oh. You know, these awful made games that were bought only because of the name. Oh, like what's the name of that game? Damn it, what's the name of that game? Phantasmagoria or whatever. The E.T.? Huh. I can't believe how fast my coffee wore off. Ah. E.T. is a great example. Well, hold on, I'm confused. Are you talking about E.T. for the Atari 2600? I didn't realize there was another E.T. game. There better not be. Oh, God. Yeah, that game. The game that, basically almost destroyed the games industry. Oh, I see what happened here. I was wondering why that looked weird. Great. Just an example of a bad game that used license. So actually, the history of that game is actually pretty wild. The reason the game is just so trash is because it was made by one guy over the span of 5 weeks. Which even at the time, this was in 1983-ish or something like that. Even at the time, a game usually took about 6 months to make. But yeah, they wanted to rush it for the holiday season and to coincide with the movie. No, actually, it came out after the movie. But still, it's just like, it is an example of like, we don't care about the brand. We don't care about protecting the brand. We just want to get something out there quickly enough so we can make some money. Ah, wrong layer. Bother me. Oh, I can get rid of his tail too. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, 83. Yeah, that sounds about right. Whatever. Want to check out my current favorite guitar I own? Sure. Share that up. What am I doing? Oh, sorry, I lost the plot for a second. Save. Fender Jaguar. Oh, you got a Jaguar? Damn. Yeah, Jaguars are hard to come by. Because I don't think they've been produced since, like, the late 90s. That said, it's like the... it's like a Chinese replica. Oh, well, still. I was going to say, like, an OG one. But also the Fender Jaguar. For I'm a cheap-ass student. I mean, yeah. These things are insanely expensive. It's also like the goofiest guitar in the world. It's got all these like switches and knobs and shit on it. It's such a dorky guitar, but it's really sought after. It's the epitome of like a guitar from the 80s. I am curious as to how much they are. God, of course, Guitar Center. It's SSX. Like SSX Tricky or... I knew what you meant. Oh my god, is this website gonna load? Alright, you know what? Was that Fender.com? Or... Oh, that's Fender.com. Why is there so much shit? Alright. Let's try Guitar Center. Whoo! Alright. From the 60s, actually. You could buy a car for that amount of money. That's ridiculous. Your favorite guitar is Univox High Flyer. Oh, because I have script blockers. Oh my god! Oh my god. It's like Kurt Cobain first guitar used. I mean, Kurt Cobain also used the Jaguar. I love, like, back in the day, the guitars that Nirvana used were considered cheap pieces of shit. And then now they're, like, some of the most expensive, sought-after guitars, period. Where's Toshi? Okay. So, as I recall... Well, I don't really need... Do I need... Shit. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's get rid of this. Well, Jaguar is 1991 through 93, and High Flyer is 87 through 89. Of course, it was shit. Well, that Jaguar we were just looking at was from the 60s, I think. Right? Oh my god. This isn't gonna load, is it? Alright, never mind. I think it said 1960s. I'm actually gonna make this a little bit bigger. Whoops. Oh, it's on its own layer. No shit. Fender Mustang, Kurt's favorite guitar form, considered beginner's piece of shit guitars, and a lot of them had left-handed versions. I thought most guitars had a left-handed version as well, just for the sake of accessibility. What am I doing? Oh, I know what I can do. Nope. Want a little bit more room to work in. Oh my god, I'm getting so tired. Maybe something like that. It was more accessible, the Mustang mode, than others. Oh, I get you. Back in the day. I'm just saying, like, nowadays, I would assume that most of them have the option. Or maybe not. I don't know. Here's what I'm going to do to make my life a little easier. Wood chipper. I don't want to spend a bunch of time. I spelled that wrong. I don't want to spend a bunch of time making a wood chipper asset when this is literally like a 1-second gag. Let me try spelling it correctly. How am I going to do this? Why do I write jokes where it's impossible to visualize? Half the shit is AI anyway. So Kurt began using them for low weight and small scale thickness of neck, and the Mustang from Teen Spirit video made the Mustang model worldwide popular. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, they were just using whatever was cheap and available and they were garbage at the time, and now cheap ass beginner guitar become one of the prices. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Oh man. Seriously? Are there no wood chipper? There's not a wood chipper. None of these are wood, except for the ones I gotta pay for. Oh my god. Ah! What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I think I'm not worried about it right now. Guitar is a guitar. I don't really overpay for the brand. I mean, within reason, yeah. There are definitely guitars that are worse than others. So as long as you get above that bar, I can see you being like, yeah, whatever. What's most important is that it feels comfortable in your hands. Excuse me. Oh, wait. What is this? Ah, it's paid iStock. Fuck. What are you looking for? There's a gag where he says, like, here, let me show it. Oops. One character says, oh, it's just her eyeball. What did she throw herself in a wood chipper? And then there's this moment where he's like imagining the old hag throwing herself into the wood chipper and just giggling over it. So I'm trying to find a wood chipper because apparently this gag is so good that it requires all this work. And I can't find a good image of a wood chipper. So I might have to just make one from scratch. I just don't want to spend the time on it because it's such a quick gag. It's pointless. Like it's so stupid. Why do I do this to myself? Why? Fuck. And I should also probably turn off AI because I don't want to infect my work with garbage. Settings? No. Save search, please. Stomach image with watermark, I think, would be funnier. Like, I mean, that could be funny, but it's also like, am I even allowed to do that? I'm not sure. I might just do this off stream and just turn a blind eye to it. Fucking come on, man. Well, I guess I'm getting what I pay for, and I'm not gonna pay for an image like this, like white background. Here, let me try one other thing. I'll put the music back on. Royalty-free wood chipper. I'm telling the Gen Z who thinks the most stupid image is a pea of humor. There's always cheese grater. Yeah? Huh. Cheese grater. Creative Commons. Come on, baby. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Yeah. I just want to double check that this is Creative Commons. Copyright, David Hood, the license for reuse under the Creative Commons license. All right, works for me. How am I gonna do this? God, cutting this out is gonna be a fucking nightmare. You know, it's a geometric shape in a very not geometric environment. Thank you and shout out to David Howgood. I'm gonna steal your asset, and by steal I mean it's part of the Creative Commons. So, thank you. God, Pixabay is fucking useless, man. Let's just do this. I'm so. I'll even keep the shreds in there. What if I do just keep it, let it be just the same generic background? Would that be even funnier? Hold on, let me try something. Sprite size. Oh, peak of humor. So the dog who is the one who gets into the wood shredder. No, he's imagining. This would be funnier. No, he's imagining this happening to this character that they're looking for. To help you understand, they are expecting to find this as a person, and when they're like, "Oh yeah, she's here," and they find an eyeball, and that's it. This is gonna look like such shit. I don't think I can do that small because it's starting to be hard to tell what we're looking at. Oops. Ah. JPEG that shit, exactly. I really imagine how to rotoscope the dog to jump into the wood shredder. Maybe that's a bit of ammunition I save for later. No, I didn't mean to do that. Is there not a crop option? I thought there was a crop tool. Then again, my brain is just absolutely fried. Oh. Well, that's kind of what I was looking for. You know, Edge Runners. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of Edge Runners. I don't have Netflix, so I haven't watched very much of it. But I've been meaning to procure a way to watch it. We'll put it that way. But yeah, it's definitely on my list. I liked what I saw so far. Damn sucks. No, I'm totally fine not giving Netflix any more money that they don't deserve. I feel like I'm yelling. There, that must be a little bit better. Okay, what do I do here? I'm being a very naughty boy and I'm just going the lazy route. I shouldn't have done it like that. I absolutely shouldn't have done it like that. That was actually really stupid. Okay, let's try that again. So she goes in there, and then a bunch of viscera comes out. Honestly, I can just do that. What if I... Wait a minute! Why don't I just do this in DaVinci? Why am I trying to do this all strictly pixel art style? I'll just have the bubble be up, and then she goes in, and then I'll animate it in DaVinci, and I'll spit a particle out. There's a video on YouTube where voice actors, random ass people, just retell a story using stock images of the show and totally stupid humor. Well, that sounds like fun. What's it called? Oh my god, dude, I'm actually really fucking tired and I can't focus. I thought about making more coffee, but I can't. I've already had 2 today, so. Cyberpunk Edge Runners be like orange something. Hmm? I don't like how he turns like that. I need to fix that. You know what? I'm actually totally on board for this stupid stock footage, just showing the stock image. Game files. No, not here. Animation scenes. Yeah, thanks for the idea. This is so dumb. In just the right way. Gen Z humor takes over. Are you kidding? We were doing dumb JPEGs back in my day. Back in early internet days of Newgrounds. I think I'm starting to hit a wall. I'm getting very tired. And I still gotta cook dinner on Newgrounds. What do you mean? Newgrounds is still around.
This is all we found of her. Now you see what I mean?
This video's going up on Newgrounds, actually.
Don't tell me. She's dead?
No.
Oh, she's sleeping.
Let's delay that a little bit more.
She's sleeping.
Sucks I use kid sites for Flash games. Damn Road of Dead was fun. I remember using Armor Games back in the day, in addition to Newgrounds.
Sorta?
What was it? Armor Games. There was Congregate. What other? Like that. I think that's a core memory that everybody from early internet shares. Is the idea of I can't afford real video games. My parents only buy me 1 or 2 a year, so I got to get my gaming fix somehow. And so we all just like it was like a revolution of free Flash games, and it was so great back then. You could just find like basically anything. There were some legit great game experiences that we had, and now Flash doesn't exist anymore. Not really, anyway. And that whole renaissance of having games that are just everyday people that you can play on, everyday people making games that anybody can play online. It was such a great time.
It says here she cast a spell before she died. Once her body is reunited.
Have you played Road of Dead and Flash? I have not. I don't think I have. I'm curious if it even still works. Oh, it's on Newgrounds! It might actually work. This probably won't work. Yeah, everything's enabled. It's working. Hold on, how old is this game? 2010. Good lord. Is this taking you back? Oh, I love those edgy bumpers. I was a toddler. Wait. I may have actually played this. Alright, fine. God, it's so edgy. Wait, did I? 2 parts to it. So I guess Flash games do still kind of work. That is so loud.
Huh? I gotta make it through the highway. It's probably my best bet to get out of the city.
I'm pretty sure I've played this. What is... Wow.
Dispatch, give me a report on the highway checkpoint deployments.
I didn't read it.
All highway units are in position. Traffic is stopped and the city exits are secured.
Roger that. Over.
Alright, anyway. Yeah, getting distracted. I'm glad to see the Flash games still work, though. This game has the best voice acting in Flash I've ever seen. Yeah, it actually seemed like it had some pretty decent production values, especially for a Flash game. That's the crazy thing. It's just games made by ordinary people, and just seeing the quality that they were able to squeeze out of. Like Flash was not a great tool, if I'm being honest.
Inconceivable!
You're shitting.
Okay. I am so fucking tired. I'm legit hitting a wall. I'm thinking about calling it here for today, or at the very least for a little bit so I can take a break. I need to rest. I'm calling into question that whole, like, oh, I'm going to do this every day this month thing, when I can only do like 2 hours before I start burning out. This is ridiculous, man. Have a nice night or evening. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for a couple more minutes while I figure out what the plan is for the rest of the night. I still gotta make dinner. I really need to get this done. So even if I go off stream, I need to keep making progress on this bad boy. Let me watch this for a second. I mean, we made a good amount of progress. All that's left is I gotta do this same stuff for Hero. That shine could be better. I gotta make progress on Hero. I think Daria still needs some tweaks. What's the next scene? Okay. Barf, I'm just gonna call that good for now. Animation, done. Glow effect hasn't been touched. Toshi mental image. I kind of got an idea for that. I haven't done it though. So what's the next scene? Oh God, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is the one with the flashback. Yeah, that's a big one. I definitely won't be able to get to that today. I'm going to bed. Yeah, no worries. Hope to catch you in the next one. Thanks for sticking around. I've always said, especially for this project, that it's very important for me to not push myself beyond my limits. At least not too much or too consistently, and especially considering how much I plan on doing this month. Maybe it is smart for me to just listen to my body. I feel like I've said this 100 times already. So really, to call this scene done, I just need to make some tweaks on Daria. Do some work on Hero. If I get off stream, I'm probably not going to get back on. I think I'm just going to work off stream because I think there's a little bit less pressure on me. Let's see, today's Monday, right? Yeah. Maybe I'll take a break for a couple hours, get dinner figured out, do whatever else I need to do around the house. And then I'll spend a couple hours tonight trying to wrap this up. I'm looking at my step counter. My step counter is not happy. Yeah, I need to pace myself. I think I'm going to call it here, at least for today. But fret not, I shall return tomorrow. And who knows, I might even actually do a longer stream for once. But yeah, I need to conserve my energy. Hopefully, by the next time you see me, this animation scene will be completely done and imported. Actually, I'll do one thing. Let me save. I do want to export this animation. Export as... And this will be the last thing we do. Yep. Yes, 1000. All right. And yeah, apologies. I definitely didn't intend to do only a couple hours per day, but honestly, if that's what it ends up being, then it is what it is. I'm gonna try to do longer streams as we go through this process, but again, I just need to listen to my body first and foremost. I'm just enjoying watching the animation off to the side. But no, we made some good progress. It actually doesn't look all too bad. It's just missing some stuff. All right, while this is going, I'm going to wait for this to loop back around, and I'm going to take verbal notes of what still needs to be done. Come on, loop back around, please. Please. All right, we're almost there. All right, so this shot's already taken care of. Hero needs arms. Chitoge, I want to give her a bit of a pose. Okay, that's easy. Go in the box, that looks fine. This rotoscoping looks like shit. I can do better. It's a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of coloring on her hand. Hero's fainting animation could be better. Well, Hero hasn't been done at all. That barf looks like garbage. I could probably do better. So far, so good. Oh, and it's done. Need to give that some detail. I love the knee slap. Maybe I'll animate her laughing. This could use more motion, like maybe him moving his head around while he talks. Same deal, needs more detail. The splatter needs to animate over time. I also need to add more frames to the swinging animation. I think the swinging should probably slow down as she nears the end. But I want her also covered in blood for the rest of the for the rest of the shot. Maybe I'll change Toshi's pose here. All looks good. That's a few things. Just a little bit of cleanup. Her face was a little fucked up at the very end there, and the glow effect. But yeah, that's where we're at, and that's what I'm going to work on off stream. But yeah, that's going to be yes for the day, y'all. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.